Hey, and welcome back. If you've been watching my channel lately, you may have seen my most recent video release where I got a chance to try out this new recording interface from PreSonus thanks to my friends at Sweetwater. Now, in trying this out, I knew that I wanted to record more than just drums, so I called on my buddy Kelvin to see if we could record one of his original songs and put together a short demo, giving me a chance to try not only recording drums, but guitar, bass, keys, and even horns. Now, this song turned out way better than we could have ever expected, and we released it under our band, the Pocket Kings, and you can listen to that now on streaming platforms and also watch the full video for it on our YouTube channel. Now, in the spirit of building community on this channel, I thought it would be fun to release this as a drumless play-along and invite any of you out there to record your own part to it. So in the description of this video, you'll see a link to a Google Drive folder where you can download both a version with click and without click for free. So let's go ahead and dig in, and I'll show you the process for getting these tracks downloaded and recording your own parts to share with me. So we're here at the Google Drive folder, and you can see the two different versions of this track. I'm going to go ahead and just download the whole thing, and then we'll get it loaded into our DAW, and I can simulate the recording process for you in case there's anyone out there who hasn't done anything like this before. As you may notice, I've already got drums recorded here, and these are actually the drums I recorded for the final version of this song. So let's just pretend like these don't exist yet, and let's go ahead and grab these audio files and bring them into the software for us to record along to. So here in my downloads, we have the zip file that I just downloaded, and we've got the two versions. So I'm going to go ahead and drag them in here, create new tracks. So if I press play here on the one with the click, you're going to hear a 2-bar count off, and then the rest of the band will enter. And I'm going to go ahead and mute these drums that I've already recorded to give you an example of what that might sound like. So this is what you'll be recording your drums to, and the form of this is pretty straight ahead, but just to give you a quick rundown, we have an 8-bar intro, and then the next 8 bars is our A section, followed by another 8-bar vamp, similar to the intro, or as I labeled here, simmer. Then we have another A section, and then we go straight into a bridge. Now the bridge does have a little twist to it, 8 bars, plus a little 2 4-bar drum fill to bring us into the last section. Then we have another 8-bar vamp, another 8-bar A section, and finally the send-off or the outro, which is just 2 bars, and the band ending on beat 1 of what would be the 3rd bar. So if you record along with this, you're going to hear the click track the entire time, which is great for this 2 4-bar break, and you'll even hear it at the end of the song. So that will sound something like this. Now, I just did this with a simple 4-mic setup because that's all I had at my disposal with this interface. So I did kick, snare, hi-hat, and an overhead. And honestly, I think it sounds great, but I'd love to hear what all of you out there can do with it. So if you want to have 16 toms on this and play the Phil Collins fill at the end of every 8 bars, be my guest. Now, when you go to bounce this out to sync up with your video that you can upload to YouTube and share with me, you can simply just mute this version with the click and then unmute the version without the click. And now you've got a little bit more of a professional sounding track. Great. And then you'll also notice I recorded some percussion on this, some shaker, some tambourine. So if you feel so inclined and want to add some extra layers to it, I'd love to hear that. So once you've got a take that you're happy with and everything is mixed and sounding good, you can go ahead and bounce this out and create one audio file from it. And we're going to call it Hot Chills Play Along. And I'm just going to save that to my desktop, and then I'll quickly run through how easy it can be to sync up the video with this. So I'm working in a software called Final Cut Pro, but if you have iMovie, CapCut, or anything else, I think a lot of these principles should remain the same. So I'm going to start by creating a new project. Now next, I'm going to grab the video that I would have taken of me recording this and drag it into this project. So once I have this all brought into the program, I'm just going to quick try to find the actual take that I did for this, which is right here at the end. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is drag in the mix that I just bounced out from the recording software and try to sync them up. Now on Final Cut Pro, they have a great way to just automatically sync this by grabbing 2 clips, and it'll try to scrub the audio to figure out where they match. But if you don't have that and need to do it manually, we're kind of in luck because the drums enter right at the beginning, so you should be able to just find that first note you play by zooming in and looking at the waveform and trying to match it here with your audio file. Now this looks pretty close to me, and I'll just listen through with both tracks playing audio and see if the drums sync up. Of course, the camera audio sounds pretty gnarly, so now that I know it's in sync, I'm going to go ahead and just mute that. And then to make it a little bit cleaner, I'm just going to crop out the beginning of this video where I'm waiting to start. And it's as simple as that. Now I've got the full video synced up with nice audio, and I can export this file, upload it to YouTube, and share it. So I'm just going to cut out the end of it here. I'm just going to add a little fade to darkness here at the end. It's as simple as that, and I hope that a few of you out there will be up to the challenge of recording your own parts of this song. And if enough people send stuff over to me, I'd love to do like a reaction video, checking out your different versions and talking about it here on the channel. So if you feel inclined, download the tracks from the link in the description. And then once you're done, just email me at malonedrum@gmail.com and send me a link of your video. Or if you want to send me the actual file, you can do that through something like Google Drive or Dropbox. That way I can put the reaction together later. So thanks so much for watching this, and I hope to be listening to a few of you playing Hot Chills down the road.